to my happy place. Yes, it was a bookstore, but it was also a wine bar. And I want to tell you about it because I found the perfect book that I ended up spending the whole day there reading. So it's called Book Society, and honestly, I feel like time moves slower in there. I don't have a plan when I go there. I just go in, grab some wine, find a book, and just let my thoughts go wild, let time just fly by. But this time I found a pottery book. The book that I found it's called Throne, a Modern Potter's Guide to Working with Clay on the Wheel. So I wanted to share my thoughts on the book as a clay enthusiast and also as a ceramics instructor, and just sharing this all to all my fellow clay lovers. My name is Tova. I started this channel to document my YouTube journey becoming a clay instructor. And along the way, I also wanted to give just like book rants and different perspectives on life, everything. And so I wanted to give an honest book review of the book that I read. Sorry, the sun is in a weird setting right now. So what this book does really beautifully is puts words to the unspoken. It's focusing on the pottery process as art and science. It's also the subtle decisions we make with our hands without realizing how complex they are. And I say this as someone who is a ceramics instructor, acknowledging trying to speak what you're supposed to do can be hard sometimes. So I might say you need to speed up, but if I don't clarify you need to move your hands up, they might think that I'm saying push down the pedal to speed the wheel up, even though we don't really do that. So I think the author does a great job of describing the pottery process and even just the movement on the wheel. It's every adjustment, it's the speed, it's the reasoning behind all of it. That act alone feels like an art form. So as I read this book, I found myself nodding. I was like, yeah. I like this, yeah. And it also helped me remembering things of maybe even things I haven't done in a while and things I've been doing wrong. So as a teacher, this matters to me, and it gives me better language to even just like the explanations. I would say that some of the explanations came as a bit of a refresher for me, but that's okay. It's always great to just come back and relearn things in your whatever art practice you have. Something to note that this book is also not that experimental. The second half of the book kind of goes into foundations of making basic pieces. I think that's good. I think we should learn about the techniques first and the foundations before getting a bit crazy. But if you are someone who is trying to create some sort of deconstructed mug or even an asymmetrical, plate or something, this book is probably not for you. But this book is definitely intentional, and I hope that if maybe you are a beginner potter or maybe even exploring creating an art studio at home or buying a wheel at home, this book is for you. So what I see being within an art community, being in a pottery studio, people can ask questions whether you're a teacher or not. But when you are working from home, you might not have access to an explanation or the reasoning behind something. So this is the book for you, kind of closing in some of those quiet gaps. So yeah, that's my review. Overall, I thought it was a really beautiful book. Very simple, covers the foundations. A great book that I think any potter should pick up. So whether you are new to pottery or not, if you're looking for a refresher, if you're trying to look and understand more of the reasoning behind things, this is the book for you, and even just understanding technique. So I'm curious, if you are a potter, if you are creative, trying to explore this space, have you picked up this book? What are your thoughts? How do you kind of describe your pottery process? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I'll see you next time.